make your enemy guess, because it can be either roam, like last game we saw the roam Ruby, and it might be exp as well, but exp, like, I don't know, Ruby is way too defensive on the X plane, and especially CC is going to pressure Ruby, and Ruby is gonna be forced to clear the wave second under turret, and this allows enemy X-planer to rotate and pressure your team, which you don't want to appear. And the Minotaur, yeah, Minotaur. I just wanted to credit the Digi ban. I don't think Digi ban is because Burmese Ghouls want to pick big crowd control. I think it's their, I mean, part of the reason, sure, but the most part of this reason is because the Deus Vult are so good with playing with this kind of vision-given heroes, which is Selena and Digi. They like play using this information super good. I think this is the main reason, and it also scales to the late game and start being the problem. Digi.
Yeah, it definitely could also be, you know, because Sawo, on how well he kind of performs on the Digi as well. A little bit of that comfort pick, taking it out of his hands, a secret weapon on the way. And we're going to see Burmese skills. They're not really going to waste any time in the draft, just quickly selecting their final picks. They are going to pick up that Baxia. So this may be a Baxia in the jungle, which means the Martis will be in the XP lane, and the Ruby will be the roamer, if I'm looking at this correctly, for the side of Burmese schools. Looking at Deus Volts, though, they do have that Minotaur. Nobody to really stop them from popping up that Minoan's Fury for that group set. They do have a Lilia, though, to be able to deal some damage and burst him down. And then the final pick on the way for the side of Deus Volts, it's the Nana. How do you feel about that?
Oh, you called it. You called it. You wanted to see it. And yeah, that's a pretty good hero. Pretty solid rework on the second skill and the third skill as well. Now you can like guaranteed combo it, and this is a lot, because now when you have ultimate, you basically can use it every single time, like second skill ult, and it's guaranteed stun if you master the skills. No randomness, because, like, you know, when the second skill was running for the target, he was like running, and he at the last possible second he can like 180 to backwards, and Nana gonna ult on top of that and gonna miss, and like it's almost impossible to guarantee.
Yeah, speaking of guaranteed, we are jumping into the land of dawn. Inside of the virtual arena we go for Games of Future 2024. Two M-Series talents going head-to-head in Group Stage A. We're going to be seeing all the way outside from Russia. That's right, Deus Volts is back in action again, placing fourth in M5, going up against Burmese Ghouls, all the way from Myanmar. Which way will this game go? Will we see D-Lar leading the way on this Martis, which is actually in the XP lane in the Baxia jungle? Or will we see Magister pull out some magic tricks from his bag with the Guinevere jungle?
Yeah, we're going to see, but mid lane is being slightly pressured by Deus Vult, and the river minion is being contested. Ruby joins. Ruby is actually Baxia is there, ready to fight, but nobody contesting the river minion. Guinevere going for the X-plane rotation, and almost level 4, gonna try to probably use the ultimate, but it's not the best target to gank, actually. The Martis can easily dodge all of this CC.
Yeah, and speaking of Martis, you can tell he's definitely going a little bit more defensive, right? He picked up the concussive blast over there. So I'm definitely going to be kind of keeping my eyes on him. On the bot side, though, you are going to be seeing Stitch running on this Natan, going up against Hiko on the carry. Both really good heroes when it comes to bursting down your opponents, and it's going to be a battle of who can get to the late game items first. Now, I would definitely expect some heavy prioritization into the gold lanes. If you can delay either the Natan or the carry, by getting a kill on them, especially this early in the game, it's going to be huge to be able to take control of this match, as we are going to go ahead and see both teams ready to rotate around. Turtle has spawned in, and Saksa and Magister in position for the aggro.
And the Minotaur and the Ruby, which are the roamers, trying to take the level 4 on the mid lane, which not going to work, obviously, but if Turtle is being farmed, the team gonna get level 4 first. And the Guinevere going in right into the Saxa and follow up with the team which make the kill, but the Lar is revenging his fallen jungler with his own ultimate and trying to get the double kill, which absolutely works with the concussive blast you mentioned, which make unnecessary damage. And going for the turtle, I guess it's not... Saxa gonna join right there, and the turtle is going to get farmed.
And that's going to be a double kill for a double kill. Kid Bomba able to get one first, and then D-Lar right on his back with the decimation is able to claim that and get the turtle, and now maybe able to get a kill as Sunset Lever trying to get out. Big flicker play, able to escape with 1 HP, and now the flank from the side bush in the mid lane. Kid Bomba trying to find on Magister. Very low, using the spatial migration to expand that distance back to his orange buff.
Yeah, 300 gold difference and red buff being farmed. And again, like gold laners are just like X laners, like I don't know, just 1v1, and the carry is actually being pressured a lot here. Ultimate probably popped out on the Nathan. Here Minotaur gonna get for the bot lane for some heals, and the Ruby is reading that kind of behavior, rotating as well, and the Guinevere going to gank Nathan, I guess, but it's going to be hard because of the pet purifies.
Yeah, definitely going to be a challenge. Both teams even so far, as we are looking at Myanmar up against Russia, Deus Vult up against Burmese Ghouls. Kid Bomba, a crowd favorite, definitely leading the way so far. Highest kills on the board for the side of Deus Vult, and then Burmese Ghouls leading the way with D-Lar stampeding through 2-0-0. Interesting enough, it's both XP laners leading the way in terms of the kills right now for both sides, but you're seeing some heavy focus onto the bot lane. You can see the I'm Finna go in, catch Sawo, but not able to deal massive damage.
Yeah, immediately heals back to almost full with the basic region. And seems like nobody is going to gank the bot lane because the stacked up roamers on top of the gold laners, nobody wanted to risk it. Everybody wants like kind of unexpected attack, and this is absolutely expected to be expected attack. 300 gold actually still holding up to after the couple of minutes in. It means actually that all of the teams, that's a good thing is carry is doing, making Nathan lose one ballista, which is like 100 gold, and team on this level absolutely understanding this. Vengeance being popped, but not gonna work for the pure damage Martis is doing with his ultimate with the low HP, trying to go on and secure the turtle, but on the other hand, Ruby is actually ulting on the carry and follow up with the Nathan gonna kill the carry as well, and that's big for Burmese Ghouls. And on top of that, trying to even steal the red buff. No retribution being used on Baxia still, but yeah, that's a good sweep by Burmese Ghouls.
Yeah, able to get that turtle to give him a massive XP boost as well. Off to a great start. Now taking advantage for the early game, at least leading the way. But on the top side, Nico and D-Lar up against Kid Bomba. Stitch will take a turret on the bot lane. Kid Bomba very low, dealing some massive damage though. Able to catch D-Lar. Will shut him down. Saucer though from the side will crash into Kid Bomba. Maybe able to take him down. You are going to see him rush in. Kid Bomba able to escape with 1 HP. Showcasing his mastery over there on the CC. 4-3 so far. Burmese leading the way in terms of kills, but in the mid lane, the narrative may change. Magister expanding that distance with the spatial migration, able to get back to safety, and now focusing on the purple buff.
Wow, so good to see Kid Bomba on the CC just dancing around the Baxia first skill, couldn't even stun him. Wow, you can rarely. I saw this kind of behavior when Yuzhong, you know, flying in and you kind of like circling him and he can't like touch you, but on the Baxia is very rare to see. Wow, absolutely great. Great follow-up on the first skill, not ultimate, but just first skill with the flicker on the Minotaur, immediately followed up with other CC, and now he's going to probably ultimate here. First skill being popped, only backshot being ulted, but he's trying to burst down. Him no burst down here, like Guinevere tried to go even further. Probably should just enjoy the backshot kill, not go for more, but try to go for more and eventually didn't kill backshot.
Yeah, Stitch able to pick up his first kill though, which means it's going to put him a little bit ahead of Hiko on this carry. Now leading 5,100 to 4,900 for Hiko right behind him. Did pick up the Golden Staff though and the Corrosion Scythe. Hiko trying to get those core items. Feather Heaven picked up over there from Stitch alongside the Arcane Boots and the Holy Crystal. A lot of magic damage and pin, which should be translated into some massive output as he engages in these 5v5s. But like we said, it's 4-4 on the scoreboard. Burmese Ghouls was able to take that first turtle. Second one has spawned in. Can we see Deus Volts contest this?
Yeah, they probably, I mean, the Burmese Ghouls is the one who gonna contest it probably. When you were trying to, like, it seems like they're trying to just bait the fight because they're not hitting the turtle, not trying to, just like I said with the Lil Gun, you remember? Like, they going for the objectives, and the Deus Vult is kind of baiting for the fight. Ruby's two people ultimate immediately getting follow-up with the almost killing on Nana proc. The passive, exactly, to be exact, and no good answers from Deus Vult actually might result their Lord kill here.
Yeah, Stitch able to take his second kill of the game. Takes down Hiko, actually, the marksman for the side of Deus Vult, which now is going to give him a massive advantage compared to the marksmans both scaling to that late game. And then I want to kind of put some presence on D-Lar. Some great rotations across the map. He cleared his lane and then went to go join the fight on the turtle, which allowed them to get turret advantage for the side of Burmese Ghouls, now leading up by one turret and also able to claim that turret for the turtle for the XP boost. Lord has spawned in. Burmese Ghouls at a slight advantage now, leading by 2,000 gold. May be able to clash it out and win these fights. Hiko off to a little bit of a rough start.
Yeah, rough start a little bit, but the carries also can't find the kind of space for a good fight. Always being in the range of that ultimate of Ruby and not being able to, like, kind of dodge with its second skill or the flicker. Kind of should go with the Purify, I guess, but it's too late. Need to work with the flicker now.
Yeah, and you're looking at two Purifies from Stitch and Nico, which would work great when Sawa tries to pop up that Minoan Fury, but with them on cooldown, could see a possible set on the way. Aggro from the Lord has been pulled, sitting at 50% HP. Kid Bomba rotating around, having some good zonage, trying to keep the side of Burmese Ghouls at bay, but it looks like they may be able to take this Lord. You're looking at a conceal play called out, though. Saksa winding up inside of the wheel, trying to find somebody to crash into. Double set with the I'm Offended, catching two members of Deus Volts. Big knock-up, though, on the way from the Minoan Fury. Burmese Ghouls trying to hold out, but dealing some massive blows. You're going to see Deus Volts rushing in for the kill. Hiko finds D-Lar, gets another, takes down Blink. A 2-for-none trade. Make that buy 3, get 0 deaths, as he's going to be able to take all 3 of them down for the triple kill. And we were wondering how Hiko would kind of play into this. Off to a little bit of a rough start, but now able to find his proper footing. Great way to be able to take this Lord with little to no contest. And now Deus Volts may be able to have the lead for this match.
Like, Magister didn't even ult on the Guinevere. He just, like, Minotaur kind of went in. He kind of forced to use his ultimate because he gonna dodge all of the CC, and he did. And the Guinevere at the same time jumped on the different direction just to save up and didn't even do anything in the fight. All of these kills went to Carry and the CC, basically, and the Nana.
Yeah, and now with this Lord, you may be able to see Deus Volts claim some more of these turrets. They are now leading up by 1, able to take the tier 1 turret in the mid lane, which means now they have the opportunity to invade the orange and purple buffs with little to no contest from Burmese Ghouls, force them a little bit further back in their jungle. And you are going to see Kit Bomba. Great rotation around. We'll be able to proxy off this lane, take the tier 2 turret on the top side, and now a siege for the tier 2 in the mid.
Yeah, tier 2 Lord is being crushed pretty fast, and the second wave of minions on the mid lane probably gonna result the tier 2 tower, but the Deus Vult actually enjoying like 3 towers, and that's gonna be the Lord. Called for good Lord, I guess.
Yeah, you are gonna see that tier 2 cleared in the mid lane. Now Burmese Ghouls sitting in their base with only the inhibitors to protect them from that base crystal being bursted down from the side of Deus Volts. Deus Volts, like you said, 2 M series talents, able to place a little bit higher in M5 over Burmese Ghouls, losing to Blacklist and placing 4th place, showing that they've definitely been practicing since the World Tournament. Burmese Ghouls, though, can't count them out just yet. Definitely have a shot. It's only 5 to 7. They're only down by 2 in terms of kills, but in terms of gold, you're looking at a 3,000 gold lead for the side of Deus Volts.
Yeah, and the map control just rotate back to Burmese Ghouls. They Deus Vult kinda didn't wanna presence here on the enemy side of map and just went back, let Burmese Ghouls go out, probably, maybe for next their attack.
Yeah, and you're looking at the item showcased on the board so far. Nana, Sunset Lover, even though he's not high in kills, he has some massive magic damage. Has the Genius Wand, also stacked up with the Divine Glaive for some of that additional late pin. You're looking at some good ground control. Deus Volts playing very comfortably, but they are going to lose that bot side. Nobody there to kind of fend off those minions. Kid Bomba trying to get there in time, but it will fall. There will be another turret into the hands of Burmese Ghouls, and now currently still down by 3. They still need to find a way to equalize this economy. When it comes to the 5v5 engagement, we've seen Deus Volts able to kind of win it out. Hiko pulling off that massive triple kill and also allowing them to get the Lord has definitely turned this back around in their favor. But can they maintain this lead, or will we see Burmese Ghouls find a way to disrupt their synergy?
Yeah, and the Nana having this James Bond stats, gonna try to, I don't know, get some kills probably in the next fight. Nathan here with the Ruby trying to maybe pick some random kills on the other side of map of the Lord, knowing that whole team of Deus Vult are probably gonna get for the Lord here. I mean, I don't know, that's a kind of weird decision, and they might find carry here, which spot them immediately, even pop the ultimate for additional movement speed, just to keep herself safe and running into the Lord.
Just look at Kid Bomba with the mobility over there with the CC, pressuring D-Lar and Soxa from even being able to enter the Lord Pit, providing some great vision for the side of Deus Volts right there.
As well.
Yeah, and the damage is there, definitely being a problem. He just picked up that Athena shield too. Looks like he was a little bit worried about Nico, possibly Stitch as well, dealing some massive damage. But now, able to kind of frontline, provide the vision, and keep Burmese Ghouls from entering the Lord Pit seems to be his primary objective. But it's a battle of patience, right? Both teams trying to bait out some utility to be able to engage and take this neutral objective.
Yeah, just like I saw, like you can clearly see what I meant by the why Lil Gun is going for the 50-50 Lord. Like, see, Deus Vult don't want to go towards the 50-50 Lord. They baiting enemy to attack the enemy and only then taking the Lords. That's exactly what I was asking. Like, why do you want to go for these fights?
Speaking of fights, Kid Bomba now taking a little bit of damage, sitting at about 75% HP. Entropy being activated by Stitch a little early, not inside of the Lord Pit though. Magister will claim the Lord for Deus Volts, and now going to go in for the punish knockup with the Minoan Fury. Going to go ahead and get Soxa airborne. Not going to be able to get the kill. Hiko, though, will take down D-Lar. One member falling from the side of Burmese Ghouls, and also a Lord into the hands for Deus Volts.
And Minotaur couldn't, he used first skill plus flicker, but he couldn't press ult right immediately, and he got stunned, and only then he ulted. If he just spammed the ultimate, it would resulted probably more kills at this point.
Yeah, now with this Luminous Lord make his way on the top side, Deus Volt's in a great position to be able to open up the base from Burmese Ghoul. They only have their inhibitors to really go through. We're sitting at that 15-minute mark, 45,000 gold compared to 41. This is officially the late game, and you are looking at Deus Volt's gonna go ahead and sink these lanes. Lord will be making his way on the top side. Will the shields of Burmese Ghouls all the way out from Myanmar be able to hold off the dagger from Russia with Deus Volt's pushing through?
The mid lane is being probably gonna get pushed, and the top lane, actually Lord is going to cast his skill on the turret, and when you're trying to catch the Ruby here, jumping in, having the second phase of the second skill, baiting ultimate and trying to risk it. All three lanes is being pressured, top lane by the Lord and other two lanes by the heroes, mid lane is fallen already. Ultimate here on Minotaur, but it's super risky. He still gets the ultimate, but stuns no one. Dlar can't get his own ultimate decapitate on the Minotaur and tried to reverse and take it, and kind of failed a lot. Not the place you want to be here.
Ooh, they're going for the game ender, though. They don't have that much minions, though. 50% on the base crystal. Soxa very low. Kid Bomba able to get the kill. Maybe able to get another. Pops the Vengeance. Another will fall. Sunset Lever will find Stitch. Pay attention to the base crystal, though. Hiko will find Blink. Blink gets Sawa right before he falls. Hiko takes down Nico. Full wipeout for Burmese Ghouls out from Myanmar as Deus Vult will claim victorious, only losing Sawo. And will be able to claim the first match of the series today in Group Stage A. Off to a great start and showcasing their mastery since the M series.
Yeah, Deus Vult show that they have the patience, especially on the objective patience. Like with the first Lord, they just didn't rush the tier 3 turret. They didn't even rush the passive because the plan was clearly to take Luminous Lord and go with the Lord. And the mid wave